Turducken. You can't have the slaughter without the laughter. What is a turducken? A turducken is a partially deboned turkey, stuffed with a deboned duck, stuffed with a deboned chicken. In other words, a veritable avian tsunami of flavor, estimated by the million monkeys of Wikipedia to contain over 1,700 calories per serving. Take that, tofurkey, with your paltry 190 calories and a promise of moral preservation. Invented somewhere in the South in the mid-1980s, turduckens have become somewhat of an urban legend in the do-it-yourself food culture circles. Since then, in the spirit of one-upmanship that is inevitable with the Matryoshka carnage, extreme variations have emerged, such as the Turducken, consisting of turkey, goose, duck, mallard, guinea fowl, chicken, pheasant, partridge, pigeon, and woodcock. It's only a matter of time before kits consisting of Noah's Ark, except for the unicorns, a large mallet, and a funnel will be available at your local Tar Mart at more than a reasonable discount. So, why make a turducken for Thanksgiving, a holiday that has become synonymous with the ritualistic culling of turkey populations? My father had mastered traditional variations of the feast with annual experimentations into brining, deep frying, and even outright swapping for a cured ham. It logically follows, why not kick up the carnage a notch by removing the limitation of only one lonely victimized bird? Thanks to the increased notoriety of turducken on both the Food Network and, yes, the internet, a new goal was in sight. We began with a composite recipe based on research. First, deboning the turkey, starting with an incision along the backbone to allow easy access to bones like the shoulder blade. The leg bones had to be cut in half for removal. Bone scissors worked better than the recommended hammer. As each layer was stripped away and the supporting structure removed, the original shape and form of the turkey was gradually replaced with a Cronenberg-esque shapeless pile of abused flesh to the grotesque satisfaction of my father. When completed, the filleted-out turkey was brined to moisturize and tenderize. The duck was next, suffering much the same fate, only smaller, which made bone removal tedious. The thicker skin was removed. Next time, all skin will be removed. The duck was boned, sacked in a cheesecloth to keep it from breaking apart, and brined. This was followed by the chicken. The bones were roasted along with some vegetables, then boiled to make broth. The next morning, my mother made the cornmeal, saltine, and bread stuffing to go between the layers of avian flesh. First, the turkey was spread with spices, then stuffing. Next, the duck, then the chicken. A curved needle was used to sew up the result like a fetishist corset with butcher's twine. Images are missing at this point as the trussing required all hands, so let it stand that a miracle occurred. The completed turducken was baked at 325 degrees until the interior reached 160 degrees. After cooling for almost an hour, the result was sliced and served. As the flesh was so tender, moving the creation was difficult, but not impossible. The layers of the bird were distinct, steaming, and deliciously calorific. The room was filled with quiet mastication and awe. Overall, the experience was slightly tedious, but enjoyable, and the resulting creation was an excellent culinary achievement. Rumors of a smoked turducken have surfaced and have been immediately denied by our administration. Details will be reported as they develop. Happy holidays.